What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we're back at our Let's Play Town Hall 11 account, and we have a ton of walls yet to do. So what we're going to be doing today is we have the Hog Heaven event still going on, and we're about halfway done with it. We can earn 80 gems and 5 wall rings, which the wall rings will obviously help us upgrade a wall. So we're going to be working on finishing off that Hog Heaven event because we have 139 walls left on this account, so we got to get grinding. I want to get this one maxed out and get it finished up. So what we're going to use is we're going to use a small kill squad hog attack, commonly referred to as Go Hobo, because we got golems, we got hogs, and we got bowlers. So a nice little Go Hobo attack. We're going to be using like 30 hogs, a golem, 7 bowlers, some heal spells, a jump. We're going to have a wall wrecker with some Valkyries in it. And we're just going to go out and wreck some Town Hall 11s and try to get as much loot as possible because these walls are not cheap. They cost 4 million each, and we do have a little bit of loot to take care of them. But there's still a ton of walls to go. The nice thing about this army is it doesn't use a ton of elixir, only 79,000 elixir, a lot of dark elixir in there, so we can, you know, kind of profit tons of elixir, and obviously all the gold will be profit as well. So the goal today, try to get some walls going up, get as much done as possible while completing this Hog Heaven event to get those 5 wall rings and then dump those into a wall as well. But before we do all that, guys, don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications. That way you don't miss any future uploads. And also, let's check out today's comment question of the day. And I already know that I can't pronounce the first name here, Zamai Cherry. I know that's horribly wrong, and I apologize. But comment question of the day: how do you get away with stress and hate as a YouTuber? So like, how do you deal with stress and hate as a YouTuber? And you learn to grow thick skin really quickly as a YouTuber. It used to like bother me when people would like, oh, you're really ugly, or your hair is really bad. But you know, I'm at a point where I'm like, yeah, it's the internet. I don't really care what someone on the internet has to say, because most of the time you'll find that those types of people won't really say that kind of stuff in real life. And I'm sure there's going to be someone, well, I would say that in real life. No, you wouldn't. No, let's be honest. You wouldn't actually go up to someone like, oh, you're really ugly. That's just not the way the world works. But since we live in a day and age where the internet is a thing, you know, people, you know, we got internet keyboard warriors and tough guys and stuff. You just can't let that stuff get to you, especially when you're doing well. And this is like any aspect of life. When you're doing well in life, there's usually going to be someone that is not happy to see you doing well. It's just the way the world works. It's really unfortunate because I love seeing like all my peers. I love seeing people around me doing well. Like, I think that's one of the most awesome things. But when people see you doing well and they're not doing as well, they get jealous and then they start talking, and that's kind of what builds up to it. So I just ignore it, man. I grow thick skin. Don't really worry about it. Don't stress out. I got a lot of positive stuff going on in my life. I got a family to worry about. I'm not worried about like internet comments. You know what I mean? So if you guys want to submit your own comment question of the day, hashtag CQOTD down there in the comments, and hopefully you might get featured in a future video. But hopefully this one will help you guys deal with stress and hate in general in life, not just like on YouTube or on the internet, just in life. Like, just don't worry about it. Don't let people get to you. Don't let people bother you. It's not worth the time. It's not worth freaking out about. It's not worth stressing out about. Don't give those kind of people your energy. They just seek negative to be negative and get that attention. It's just a troll way. Just don't give them the energy. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go out. We're going to boost up. We're going to find us some loot and hopefully get some wall upgrades done today because we have a ton of wall upgrades to go. All right, so I was trying to find a Town Hall 11 that wasn't a dead base that had some good loot. This one's all right, 578,000 gold and elixir. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to start off by creating a little bit of a funnel here. We're going to go ahead and start in our golem right there. A few party wizards in behind just to clear out some of the trash buildings. And then we're going to go ahead and go our king, queen. I'm even going to go with the warden right up here in the middle. Just to try to make sure we get into that core compartment. And then we have a jump just in case there's a lot of compartments. Some bases just have more compartments, or maybe the wrecker won't make it. Like, this wrecker might not make it, so we'll throw that jump right in there. Just to be safe. Get those Valkyries. We got Valks in the clan castle. Get them in there and get them working through. We're going to go ahead and hit the warden's ability as that eagle shot comes in. Then the eagle's actually going to get taken out pretty quickly there. And you see right here, like, we have a nice little C shape form, so when we bring in our hogs, they're going to be able to run right around the base. I'm going to try to get one of these multis out. Let's go ahead and hit the queen's ability there, and then we'll go ahead and bring in our hogs from this far side over here. So let's go ahead and put in some cleanup troops right in behind where the hogs went in. We have 4 heal spells with this. You can even use a heal with the kill squad if need be. If you want to get a little bit more out of your bowlers, or you think you can get a little bit more out of your bowlers, you could throw a heal on them and help them get through the base a little bit more. So we'll go ahead and throw a heal right there. We'll go ahead and throw the party wizard in there. Get this cleanup in through here. I'm going to go ahead and heal right in here. Right where that bomb tower is, and you see we're gonna have plenty to get through this one. It wasn't like the toughest base, but I didn't want to go at like just a completely dead base and absolutely wreck it in like 30 seconds. And then you guys are like, well, obviously that's gonna work, but we'll see if we can find like a better Town Hall 11. The main problem is that I'm in like Crystal 3, so it's a little bit harder to find like near max bases down here sometimes. So we'll go ahead and throw in our cleanup troops. The hogs will go through and clean up. We got that party wizard in there working with the minions, and we're gonna easily triple this one, get lots of loot. And all we got to do for the Hog Heaven event is win the raid. We don't even have to 3-star. So winning the raid 5 times, and we'll get those 5 wall rings, plus all the loot that we're gonna get from these bases is gonna help out a ton. So tons of hogs working through here. We'll get it finished up. We are gonna have a new series getting introduced to the channel very soon. I don't want to ruin the surprise for you guys, but I think we might also introduce another series on top of that. I don't know. I kind of don't want to just like always do like wall grind videos, like, because we have 2 accounts that need walls. So I think I want to mix that up. I mean, we'll still wall grind and get these walls up, but I want to mix that up with some new stuff as well. There we go with the 3-star, 578,000, 578,000, and a nice little Crystal 3 bonus. Let's get the next one. Alrighty, this is what we're looking for. So whenever you're doing like a hog attack, you definitely want to get that queen out. The queen's just always going to be a pain. I was always stressed that whenever I do hogs. Now this base, pretty weak, but we're not going to pass up 700,000 and 850,000 on the loot. So let's go ahead, let's get this working in here. And we're just gonna pretty much go for an overkill on this base. So we'll get our golem in, get our wall wrecker in. We'll go with the warden in with the kill squad. I kind of like the warden with the kill squad during this, just to help push everything a little bit further into the base. Now, once this wrecker pops, we're gonna, well, as the wrecker's popping, we're gonna go ahead and throw a rage in there. That should work out pretty nicely. Once that eagle shot comes in, we're gonna hit the warden ability right there. Woo! I almost missed it. Throw that right in there, and really, like, we're gonna crush this with like our kill squad. Like, look at this. We can heal up the kill squad, but we do have to get the hogs in. So let's go ahead and get the hogs in. I'm also gonna throw everything else in because I just don't like my armies being all messed up. But you see there, the pretty much the kill squad wrecked this one to the point that we could swag out 2 heal spells and a poison spell. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. But when everything's like so accessible from that compartment with a rage and a heal, you're just gonna crush it. That was easy money. Nice huge loot, and that's what you can find down here in Crystal Lake. That's why I tend to farm in Crystal Lake, because when I'm not doing like an event, I can just use, you know, cheap armies. I can use like goblins or something like that, and I can just crush these bases, get the easy loot, and just go through for the 3-star. I mean, I could probably just use like the kill squad from this one and gotten all that loot. So there we go, almost 700,000 gold, 855,000 elixir, and just smash that base. That was crazy. All right, guys, here's the kind of loot we're looking for. Another base that's kind of weak, but we need that loot. 900,000, 800,000. I'm never gonna pass up huge loot, so let's go ahead and get in here. We'll start our funnel with our golem. We'll go ahead and get our wall wrecker. We kind of use our wall wrecker almost as like a second golem to kind of tank for the funnel. Actually, probably should have put the wrecker in the corner on this one. We got a little bit of an awkward angle. We'll see how this one all works out. It's a little bit of a weak base, so we should be all right in the end of this one. Let's go ahead and rage up through here. All of our bowlers and everything are walking around. That's okay though. We can deal with that. Golem soaking up the eagle shot. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and pop the warden ability just to keep those bowlers alive. And we're just going to be able to run right on through this one. I think I'm just going to send the hogs right up the middle of this base. And we're going to throw one right there, but yeah, we're just going to throw the hogs right into the middle of everything. We'll throw a jump in there because, well, we don't really have a use for that jump. We'll throw the heal in here. Yeah, we can poison that king over there at least. We do have a use for our poison. I'm going to get the rest of this stuff in. Where's that king at? Alright, he's messing with our hogs. Queen's doing well. We're gonna crush this one, guys. We're gonna absolutely crush this one. We'll just pretend to double heal our hogs, even though we don't really need to. That king's still in our way. Let's hit the queen's ability to get that king out of our life. And look at that. We got like all of our hogs up. And we just absolutely wrecked that one. But look at the loot. It's all about the loot when you're farming, guys. Don't worry about the strength of the base or if you're hitting a tougher base or not. That's what war's for. If you want to hit harder bases, you just war. If you're farming, you just want to get the loot. Get the most loot as possible and then be on your merry way. What do we forget? Oh, how did I miss that army camp with all the cleanup troops? Oh, well, we got like 30 hogs left, so that should be fine. Clean that one up for the 3-star, so that's 3 out of 5. We got 2 more attacks. Look at that one, 900,000, 800,000, 4K Dark Elixir. You know, we need a screenshot. That's a pretty decent little raid right there. We'll be back with our next attack. All right, this base shouldn't be a gimme like the rest of them, but so far we've been just finding easy bases, but this one's got Infernos up, it's got an Eagle up, it's got pretty decent defenses, so let's see what we can do here. We'll go with our Golem over here. Set that little edge funnel. We'll go ahead with our wall wrecker right over here. Get that all moving through. King, queen. We're gonna go warden up the middle. Let's go ahead and get our bowlers going in. Everything should go right on. Ooh, we even get clan castle troops. That's my lucky day. Look at that. All right, so we'll get all that going. We don't have a freeze for those singles though, so that could be a little problematic. Let's go ahead and hit the warden ability there. Right as that E-Drag's popping. Now we just have to kind of deal with these 2 singles. Our king's getting roasted, I think. Is the king going down? I don't know. Oh, yeah, the king got crushed by the Inferno. Queen is over here. Let's go ahead and help the queen out a little bit by throwing the hogs in right here. Remember, we have 4 heals to get these hogs through this base. So this should keep the queen alive. Go ahead and heal there. Let's pop the queen's ability just to help. Nope, just kidding. She's on a storage. I was going to say to help get through that bomb tower and that single Inferno, but Queen had other plans for us. Alright, so that's all looking great. We'll go ahead and throw another heal. That's probably a pretty early heal, to be honest, but... oh, just kidding. We lost some hogs. It's already done with. Nothing we can do to take it back. Oh, we lost our queen. That single Inferno. We don't bring any freezes with this. Sometimes I'll bring freezes, like especially on a war hit. I guess it depends on the base on a war hit, but... We're already winning the raid. That's all we need to do is win the raid. But I would love to get the 3-stars as well. Let's go ahead and throw in our last heal, as these are the last few defenses, so we'll try to keep these hogs up. Just gotta get that bow down. That Inferno is like barely alive. Alright, Inferno should go down quickly. There we go. And then the hogs will clean up with everything else, and that should be a 3-star. So even against a non-dead base, you can still do really well with this attack. And that was a sloppy attack, really. I could have definitely done a lot better there as far as my entry and my execution. The spells were okay on the back end. Having 4 heal spells with the hogs kind of helps out. But we're going to get through here, let everything clean up, and then we'll just have one more final attack to finish off our Hog Heaven event. Get those wall rings, get walls upgrading. We do have enough elixir to upgrade a wall. I think we might have had a star bonus. We'll have to see when we get back to home base if we did have a star bonus. I don't remember if we did or not. But we might have a little bit of loot in the clan castle, so we'll kind of see what we have and upgrade a couple walls here at the end of the episode. But there we go. Get the 3-star again with the Hog Riders against a non-dead base, which is good. 500,000, 500,000 plus our bonuses. All right, for our final base, we're going to go ahead and smack this one. I'm going to be a little bit ambitious with our kill squad and see if we can get the Eagle and the Queen kind of coming from this far side over here. There's Clan Castle over here. So we'll pull the Clan Castle out. That works out. And I think what we're just going to deal is we're going to deal with the Clan Castle kind of up here, like so. We'll go Party Wizards in there. That Party Wizard was a little bit early. That's alright. We'll get our King, Queen, Warden, Bowlers all going right up the middle here. This should do pretty well for us. We do have the Eagle Artillery firing, which is okay. Everything's going into the base. I'm going to go ahead and just throw... We're going to hit that Eagle, or the Warden ability here in a second. I almost feel like we don't really even need the jump when we have a wall wrecker. But you never know. We'll just throw the jump in here just to swag out the jump. Looks like most of our troops are kind of walking around. And then we'll just bring our hogs on the top side of the base over here. Get that going. King's going to get absolutely shreked by that single Inferno. And then we'll go ahead, throw the heal down in here. We got tons of bowlers. We got our queen up. We still have quite a bit here, guys. Let's go ahead and throw in our minions. Keep the hogs going. We'll heal right through here. That's a nice thing about those 4 heals. We could just run right on through. Let's go ahead and hit the queen's ability just to keep everything moving. And then we're pretty much just going to use up these last heal spells there. We'll throw in the archer. And all that's left is really cleanup. We're going to get through here. That king's going to go down. And we are going to crush this one again, man. Some nice loot, some good bases. Nothing too crazy here in Crystal League. That's why I farm in Crystal League a lot. Because you don't really have to compete with like harder, crazy bases. But you can find some really good loot. And you can use, you know, not full out armies to get that loot. So that's why I always farm down in Crystal League. But farming up in like champs and stuff has its perks as well with the higher bonuses and stuff like that. So there we go. We get that one finished with almost 700,000, 700,000. We go back home and we get 80 gems and our 5 wall rings. So let's go ahead and we'll use our wall rings to upgrade that wall right there. We'll go ahead and use our elixir right there. And then, oh, actually we didn't have a star bonus. So that's all good. Nothing on the silver pass. We don't have a gold pass. But there we go. Hog Heaven event completed, and we get a few walls upgraded. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications. That way you don't miss any future uploads of mine. And if you did happen to miss yesterday's video, you can check it out right over there.